Hey, I recently have done a deep dive on people who think that they are the main character. People who think the world revolves around them. And as someone who is disgusted and revolted at the thought of people paying attention to me and perceiving me, I thought that it might be interesting to take a deep dive on people who think that they are the main character. So we're first going to check out Reddit r/I'm the main character. And we're starting strong with a video that somebody found on TikTok. Just the finger of like, yeah, bring it on. If I was at Adele's concert and I saw this, I would think it would be the funniest thing on planet Earth. I wouldn't be bothered by it just because you don't have to pay attention to it. I would honestly feel really sorry for this person because their back is faced from the stage. Like, they're not paying attention to the concert. What is the reason that he is missing the concert to conduct people in the audience? I feel like he thinks he's going to get special attention from Adele. Maybe she'll notice him in the crowd. What is he standing on? He's obviously standing on something to appear taller. I'd be so frustrated if I was right behind, or I guess in front of him, because he's blocking my freaking view. Honestly, if it's not harming anyone or anything, I don't really care, but it's just strange, isn't it? That this guy thinks that people need to be conducted and people want to see this. I want to know what's going on in his head. Okay, now this, I feel like is gonna be a really good video. This is a TikToker that I actually have watched a bit. I honestly think his whole account, most of his videos are like him recording himself in the subway station, like putting on makeup and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm gonna say this with my whole chest. If he wasn't attractive, he'd be getting bullied relentlessly in the comments, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. Let's take a look. I'm probably gonna have to mute the sound, so just imagine like some like upbeat kind of music going on. I just don't really get the whole idea of like doing this in public. I don't understand that whole aspect of like, if he did this at home, like would it be the same thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's some kind of like, why is he doing this in a subway station? Okay, now this is where it gets like really bad. So this is one thing. If this was the whole video, I'd be like, okay, it's a little strange that you're doing it in a subway station, but like, I dig it. I think it's awesome. Go confidence, go king. But this next part, I'm going to barf. Let's just take a moment to look at how much space people are giving him. Like, look at the wide girth of space. People are like, what the actual hell is going on? And you can just obviously tell that this is not in New York, because if this was happening in New York, nobody would give two flying Fs about this. But look at the looks he's getting. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. He takes a seat next to a woman. There's spaces everywhere else on the train, I'm assuming. And then he stares at her.
Well, what the hell, boy?
Why? And then he does this. Again, this is definitely not in New York, because I feel like this happens in New York all the time on the subway, where people do weird things and people just don't pay attention to this. But it's like, why are you doing this? Content is one thing. Like, I've seen this guy's TikTok account. So many of his videos have been viral of him just putting makeup on in the subway station without him doing all this extra stuff. So why is he doing this? You're encroaching on people's personal space. That's my thing. It's like, I love my personal space. I get overstimulated so easily, and if people come into my personal space bubble, I kind of lose it a bit. And I feel like a really important thing to like talk about is, why did he dress up like the Joker? We all have seen that movie. Like, why is that the character he went for? So a couple years ago, I went through this phase where I would watch Karen Freakout compilations on YouTube like every single day, because I don't know what it was. It was just so entertaining. And I've worked multiple jobs in the customer service industry. I know what that's like. I know how horrible it is. I would get yelled at almost every day. I just know the process of just shutting down. I don't know why I like to watch these videos, because it's like I'm putting myself back in the battlefield. Male Karen screaming, "I have more rights than you," is peak main character.
Yes, sir.
Did you see me?
Pulled off to the side, I did. I
Huh?
have it on dash cam. You and Nick did. I'm gonna go skate.
No, you're not.
Yes,
You
I
stay
am.
out. No, you're not. You're not. You're not going anywhere until the police come.
Dude, stop.
No, you're a fucking...
Dude, literally stop.
What is happening? Why does this guy think it's okay to open a stranger's car door? This is, kids, this is why we lock our car doors immediately. Like,
No, I'm calling the police and you're not leaving. You're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Bro's got his fucking hands on me and stuff.
Yeah, guy
Why?
won't leave because of the police.
Look at this dude. What are you doing?
I'm
Why are
calling
you
the
so
police.
cranky?
I'm calling the police. That's
Dude,
all.
why are you so cranky?
No, you're not
why are they standing so close to each other? I feel like this is a different kind of video.
going anywhere.
I don't want to be aggressive with you, dude.
You already are. You pushed into me. I asked you to wait. You didn't
I
wait.
didn't push into
You did.
you.
How'd you get out of the car?
You yanked my
Yeah,
door.
I've got a very aggressive teenager here that almost hit me in the car, and now he won't give me his last name, and now he's trying to leave. I'm in Park City, near the Park City Park,
We're at the
He's-
skate park.
the skate park. He's in a Subaru. He's in a Subaru. Yeah, he's a license plate. The license plate is...
The way he backs it up like that. Dude, I don't think this dude has ever felt threatened a day in his life. This guy got it on dash cam footage. Okay, this one's called "Security Guard Rudely Shoves Customer for Walking in Front of His Camera."
Hey, just yesterday, that fucking guy was on the floor rolling around ambulance still out here, right?
It was a day just like today too, wasn't it? It was a day just like today too, wasn't it? Excuse me.
Oh, he freaking slammed his hand into him. It's clear that he set up his camera like on a counter where there's like a representative or something there. Why else would a guy come in and start talking to another person? You know what I mean? He could have set it off on the side. Like, it doesn't have to be in the middle of... Let's replay that slap. I'm actually so grossed out.
Excuse me.
And then he called him a dummy in the video. If that happened to me, I would actually cry, because I'd be like, oh my gosh. Why is it that people think that when they set up their camera, the world just dissolves? Like, if I were to film something in public, I wouldn't expect people to bend over backwards for me, because that's not how the world works. Like, I don't really understand that, you know? Newsflash, you're in a public space and other people exist in public spaces. Okay, this is a TikTok that says first date, she refused to get out of the car because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. This is 6 minutes long, so we're just gonna watch clips of this.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
The entitlement. What's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
You're recording me?
And then she puts the camera in his face. I'm actually really hoping that this is like a skit, because I actually can't believe that another person would treat someone like this. Like, he's taking you out to dinner. The Cheesecake Factory is arguably a good restaurant, like a fancy restaurant. At least for me. What?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant.
I know I talk a lot, but it says a lot when I literally am at a loss for words. And that is what this video is doing to me. whoa. At what point, like, how does someone become like this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing it's a life full of everything being handed to them and people never telling them no. I actually am disgusted. I feel so freaking bad for this guy that he's being treated like this. Please get a grip on reality. What is happening?
Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Okay, that's it for that one. We've looked at Reddit. Now it's time to look at Instagram at some more main character energy. So let's start with this one video where the caption is, you know what, good for them. What is happening? Was that like first part really necessary? Like, was it really necessary that you had your head in her crotch? Like, was that really necessary in public? What I'm thinking in my head is like, if I saw this in public, I would start laughing. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I'm gonna pull out my phone and start recording it. I'm thinking like, could they not do another pose that wasn't as like sexual as that? Like, look at the setup for that pose. Like, come on. Could you not pick another pose that didn't need all that setup? You're in public. Come on. All right, the last one we're gonna look at for today is in an airport and it says it's 3 a.m. And there's music that goes along with this, but I don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Where's the camera? This is what pisses me off with things like this, is like, if you're an influencer, if you think the world revolves around you, that's a really sad way to live. If you're not encroaching on other people's space, I don't care. These people are literally blocking like 3 lanes of traffic in the airport to do this stupid dance. I wonder how long they were doing this for. Probably at least 20 minutes, I would assume. It's just like, why? Could they not go off on the side and do it? I don't. And the way that they're sticking their butts out. Honestly, main character people just continue to amaze me. I honestly have a little bit of envy for them for not caring what other people think about them. I wish that I could have just a little morsel of that and apply it to my life, because I feel like I just have a really big fear of people perceiving me, which is funny because I am making videos on the internet, but that's totally different. I am choosing how people perceive me and what you perceive of me. So hopefully you enjoyed this video today. I honestly feel a little sick to my stomach because I'm cringing so hard, but I feel like I understand main characters a little bit better. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I have tons more videos coming, and I hope you enjoyed. See you later.